Okay, we are here at the Catalyst Game Labs booth, and we're going to do a quick demo of Shadowrun Crossfire with Brian Pengelly. Brian, thank you.
Hey, welcome to Shadowrun Crossfire. So, Shadowrun Crossfire is a cooperative deck-building game, and you're all going to be Shadowrunners. You're sneaking into a corporation. You've been assured this is going to be an easy job. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Of course, everything goes wrong. One of the things that's really fun about this game is it's customizable. So, you'll see here that you have your race card. You'll also have a deck of cards based on your role or your class. So we have Street Samurai, Decker, Face, and Mage that are included in the base set. So you can choose, do I want to be a dwarf mage? Do I want to be a human face? And you can switch that around. Put the party together the way you want. There's balance issues, so each of the cards has certain advantages and disadvantages to it. Dwarves start with a lot of money and they have good health, but they only have 2 cards at the start. Whereas other ones, so our trolls have lots of life, but they don't have much money. And they have an average number of cards. So you can kind of tinker with it, find what works best for you. The other fun thing about the game is you can do campaigns with it. So we're just going to do one round here, one set of obstacles. A normal Crossfire game, you have to survive 3 rounds of obstacles, which is a challenge. I have not yet beat this game. But if you get through that, you collect karma, which is like XP, which you can use to buy stickers to put on your card. It has kind of a legacy feel of a persistence going on from game after game. You become stronger, which means you have stronger encounters that you go against, and you can get up to the point where you're fighting dragons and dying horribly, because never deal with a dragon. All right, so we have our setup here. Everyone make sure that they have, yes, everyone has the right number of things. So I'm going to see what goes horribly wrong during your mission. So we're going to turn over our Crossfire event cards. And here it says, the attack strength of blue obstacles are increased by 1. So now we're going to deal out people's obstacles. So our Street Samurai here is facing security goons. When this card is flipped, cycle 1 non-weapon card in the black market. So you can see here we have our black market. These cards are for sale and can be bought at the end of your turn. So you can choose one of these cards to go away. Usually if you have a double, you get rid of that and see if you can get something else that's of use. So we'll get rid of that, flip out something new, and we have a press the advantage. Okay, so then obstacle here, we have a light combat drone. When it's flipped, you must discard a card. Oh, okay. So, sorry, everyone should have drawn cards equal to what is on your race card there. So, in this case, we have 3 cards for the Street Samurai. Yep.
Thanks. And I discard it. It goes to my own discard pile?
It goes to your own discard pile. All right. Has everyone got their cards? All right. So our face is out of ammo, which means you can't play more than 2 cards on your turn. And our Decker, you are playing a chipped Decker, and when this is flipped, you can cycle 1 non-hacking card in the black market. So once again, we have doubles of coordinated attack, so why don't we cycle that out, see what else we can pull. Lightning Bolt! That's a great card for our mage. Okay, so everyone is set up with things. Now, blue attackers, we don't have any blue obstacles, so you dodged a bullet on this card. Now, when it comes back to our Street Samurai, this will be discarded, a new event will be drawn, and what this symbol means is if there are this many or more cards in the discard pile, additional bad things happen. The longer you're on the run, the worse things get. So this is your motivation, because if you take too long defeating your obstacles, it's going to get worse and worse for you. All right, so our Street Samurai is up first. So you'll see in front of you your obstacle card, and each of you is going to put one of these damage tokens on the first icon on your obstacle card. You defeat obstacles by playing cards from your hand. So, in our Street Samurai's case here, you see you have 2 black cards and a green card. When it says 3, that means 3 of any card you want. It can be any color. So you could play all 3 of those cards and defeat the first part of that obstacle.
Right.
Or you could go over here and just 1 weapon card would defeat that.
So you can help each other.
You want to help each other out, and you're trying to keep the whole team alive. If anyone's health gets down into the critical thing, you end the mission, it's aborted. You have 1 turn to get everyone out of there, and if at least 1 person survives, you get a partial victory. If everyone gets wiped, you're dead.
Okay.
You lose. Okay, so you have a choice now. Are you going to defeat the first part of your obstacle? Or you could, for example, do the first 2 on his.
Yeah, let's do the first 2 on yours.
Okay.
I don't have any weapons.
Oh, you don't have any weapons?
It's better that he would have the only weapons.
I have the only one. So you guys think we should help the guy over there? Okay.
Absolutely.
Let's do that. So we'll play quick shot. And then we'll help
So
that.
that's going to get rid of the first one. So that goes into your discard pile.
All right.
Now you still have 2, so you could do the first one on his.
So I can do the first one on his.
Yes.
Oh, for just using both 2, just generically.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So we'll do that.
All right. So those will get.
Because I can't do anything for myself even because it takes 3 anyway.
Right. So there you go. All right. So you have done your damage. So the next thing happens is you get damaged by your card.
Right.
It does 2 damage to you. So we're going to move your health down by 2. Fortunately, you're a troll. You're there to soak up the damage.
Okay.
You are the tank of your
I'm a
group.
troll in more ways than one.
Oh, you don't have. You should have got some new yen at the start there.
Okay.
All right. So once you have played cards and taken damage, if you have 3 or less cards in your hand, and you have nothing in your hand, you draw 2 cards.
Okay.
So we'll draw 2 cards for you. Oh, sorry, accidentally drew 3.
Mayfair says come and play. Complete Mayfair's Great Ribbon Quest. Get goodies, coupons, and prizes, and tickets for the Great Raffle on Sunday. Visit Hall E and play.
Excuse the voice from the sky.
A giant game will participate in the Top World Championship U.S. qualifiers.
All right. So you've drawn 2 cards, and after you've drawn your cards, you may buy cards from our black market.
Okay.
Now you don't have enough money to buy anything in the black
No,
market.
that's the cost there on the upper right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the cost is there. So we're going to move it on over, and it will be our mage's turn.
Okay.
Fortunately, our poor mage only has 1 card in his hand right now.
Ouch.
Normally, you would not have all of your cards showing, but for demo purposes, it gives a feel of what's going on. But you can play that on somebody else if it would be useful. Oh, it won't help anybody. So you're just going to save that card.
Okay.
You're going to take 1 damage from your obstacle. Draw 2 cards.
Those out there.
Okay. But you have lots of money, so you can spend that money to buy new cards.
Do all characters benefit from all cards in the black market?
They can, but generally you'll get the best deck synergy if you're picking cards that go with your...
Okay.
Sometimes it's worthwhile to cross-class things, depending what's available, but you've got Guiding Spirit available, which is a wonderful spell. It does 1 blue and 1 colorless. You actually can't buy this card because you must have spent a spell card this time. So you have a choice because you can just waste your spell card on something even though it won't do enough damage to stick so that you can buy this card. Or you can save it so that you have it for next time.
Let's blow it and...
Alright, so
sounds
you're going to
like-
discard a soul card. Now you can buy Guardian Sword. When you buy a card from the black market, it goes into your hand, not your discard pile. So it's available for play. The other thing that's great about that spell, I'll bring it back here so you can see it, is when you play it, you discard a card from your hand and draw. So you draw a card and then discard a card. So it helps you cycle your deck. So there you go. When you buy it, a new thing comes out. Oh, we have a sniper rifle on the market. Sniper rifles are wonderful. This card will deal two levels of damage to a card as long as it's the last two. So if a sniper rifle right now would finish him off completely. You couldn't play it here because it has more left. But say you had, okay, here, that would normally take 3 damage. Sniper rifle, boom, would finish it off if it was at that point. Okay. So it's a great finisher. Sometimes you get something that requires 5 to kill in its last one. Sniper rifle can clear it out.
So, quick question. So we're going to go around taking turns playing cards, trying to, help the crisis that are in front of us and buy new cards. What triggers the end of the game, and how do you figure out if you won?
Okay, so when you've cleared all of your obstacles, that's going to be 1 round. Then everyone gets to buy cards, you'll heal 1, and then I deal out new obstacles. The second time around, instead of 4 obstacles, we'll have 5 obstacles on the table. Once you clear all of those obstacles, we do it again with 6 obstacles on the table. If you cleared those 6 obstacles, you have won.
And then these events here, those just make it harder.
Make it harder as you go along.
Your main goal is just to clear the obstacles.
Yeah. Okay. Now the great thing is, even if you don't clear all of the obstacles, as long as at least one person survives your failure, the first time someone gets knocked down to critical, we go into the abort round. Everyone else basically tries to run away. The card that damaged them will, so if you went critical, this card would then swing over to you. You're going to take damage from both of them.
Oh, okay.
If you die, all of those cards swing over to him. If he dies, all of them swing over to you. But if you survive, then at least one person has escaped. You'll get a partial victory. You'll get some karma, not as much as you would get for winning, but you'll get some.
And the karma is like the experience you do to purchase the stickers.
Exactly.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
So expect on your first, you might die a lot until you start building yourself up to get some extra abilities, and then you'll start winning and really gaining karma.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
You are welcome.